Hey guys, Eric and Candace here. It had been a little while, and we are really looking forward to giving you guys some update. The last time that we talked to you, we were telling you that we were transitioning into a new season, and we were going to take some time off, a sabbatical. And the analogy that we used at the time was we feel like we're leaving a room and going into a dark hallway, but God was in that hallway. And we had no idea what was ahead, but we knew it was a time to just go into this dark place with God and see where He takes us and what He does. And so we're on the other side of that, and we wanted to give you guys some updates.
It's been a unique transition, one that we have relied on faith and trusting God, had to let go before we could grab on. But God has been so faithful and has been guiding us every step of the way. And we just want to take a moment to share a little bit about that journey. You guys all mean so much to us, and would love to invite you into the process as well.
Our time off, our time of rest was really wonderful. And I know one of the things that we acknowledge now is I think sometimes we want everything to be really clear right away. Like, why should we go into a hallway? Let's just go to the next thing.
Well, it would be much easier.
It's a lot easier for sure. But one thing we've noticed is that we probably wouldn't have gone into the deep places with each other, with God and ourselves, if everything was very clear right away. So that time of kind of nothing was really healthy for us, just to go deep and just to search ourselves, and it really was a unique experience. I've read about it, heard about it, but we just went through it, and we're just incredibly grateful for a time just to go deep with God and each other. And that's kind of what this season was.
It's also amazing what God can accomplish in rest. Mm-hmm. That while we were just taking time to be with Him and just to let things settle, He would just keep moving things forward inside of our hearts, but also just in this journey. Mm-hmm. As we're praying and seeking the Lord, Eric felt really drawn to the Carolinas, which was so interesting because we had never been to the Carolinas. We love a lot of people from the Carolinas, but it's not a land that we know. Mm-hmm. And so we decided to take a trip, one of those nice scouting prayer journeys that we just went around South Carolina, North Carolina, and it's such a gorgeous area and beautiful states. And we're just looking, Lord, where is our future?
We're driving through these states, and we're really giddy for it's crazy. Our entire future is in front of us. Like, it could be here, it could be anywhere. So we had this amazing time just driving around in a rental car. And there's one city in particular that just kind of grabbed us. And Candace said it perfectly. She said, it feels like we're dating a city. So we've been kind of dating a city for, 4 or 5 months now, something around there.
We went on our trip, and there was one city, we were walking down the streets, you could feel the vision and leadership and the future of the city. It was so provoking when we walked down it that we just kept going back. Could it be that one city? And so as we began to pray, we went back on another trip as well. And I told Eric, I feel like we're dating a city, and I wonder when we're going to say yes to marrying this city.
And you know that moment, like, I'm pretty sure we're getting married, but what else do you need to know? And we were just in that. And long story short, we know the Lord is leading us to a city, and it's Greenville, South Carolina. And what's so fun about it is over on the West Coast, not a lot of people have heard of this city. But once
at least in Redding.
At least in this part of the country. But as we've been interacting with people, Greenville is this amazing city that is really emerging. And we've been falling in love with this city. We've been meeting some amazing pastors and leaders that have just been unbelievably kind and open to us. And we really are excited just to be a part of what God is already doing there and to come alongside. And so we're really looking forward to this. And we decided we're going to plant a church. We even wrestled with, should we even do a church or not? And a full circle came around and just became very clear to us, this is something that we are to do, and we're very excited about that. And so we're going to be planting a church in Greenville, South Carolina. The name of the church is Studio. Studios are places where beautiful things are created. So Studio is going to be a place where God and people meet, beautiful things take place, and beautiful things are created. And so we're really excited about that.
Well, I love what happens when we're in God's presence is we get shaped and formed, and it's true that beautiful things are created. So it's really exciting to be planning a church, and even the name just has so much anticipation in it for me. And I'm really looking forward to just building a multicultural body where we're going after the Lord together, living out truth together, and living for something beyond ourselves.
So that's our big update. And if you want more information, go to studiogreenville.com. And particularly, there's a link called Join the Journey. If you click that, it'll show you different ways you can kind of be involved, whether it's just being on a general email list of updates and what's going on, what the latest is, all the way for some of you may feel called to be in this city with us. And maybe you're in Greenville and you feel a calling. And so there are different ways to be involved in. And we're just going about it. We're very excited. We're actually very encouraged because there's numerous pastors in Greenville that are walking alongside of us and helping us to do this really well. And we feel really covered by these pastors, and we're excited to do more with them in the future. So studiogreenville.com, a lot of information, and we'll keep you posted on that. So we love you, and we're very, very excited to see you in person. And that's our big update of the next season of our life.
Looking forward to a lot of great things.